So let's just move on further towards the question number 2, which says that find any three rational numbers between 1 by 4 and 1 by 2. We have to find any three rational numbers between 1 by 4 and 1 by 2. So always remember, for such kind of a questions in which you have two rational numbers which are of the form P by Q, like this over here as 1 by 4 and 1 by 2, you have to follow some other concepts of finding out the rational numbers. Let's just start the solution set of this particular question. So let us suppose, first of all, in order to solve it, we have to make the denominator of both the rational numbers same. So let us suppose I'm writing the step number 1 over here. In order to solve this particular question, step number 1 is make the denominators of the two rational numbers same. So let us suppose we are talking about 1 by 4 and we are talking about 1 by 2, 1 by 4 and 1 by 2. So we can make the denominator same as, let us suppose I will multiply this half with 2, this half with 2 in the denominator as well as 2 in the numerator, then this will be of the formation in the denominator 1 by 4. So let us suppose I am multiplying this as 2 into 2. So this is nothing but 2 by 4, because we have to balance. If we are making the denominator similar as that of this particular fraction, then we have to multiply 2 in the numerator as well in order to balance it. So this is 1 by 4. Now this is 2 by 4. So in other way, you can also multiply, or you can also realize that how to form it into the same fraction like this. For an instance, if I'll talk about 1 by 4 and 1 by 2 over here, so we can make the denominators of both of them same by taking the LCM. Let us suppose I'm talking about taking the LCM of 4 and 2. So the LCM of 4 and 2 is nothing but 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. So this is nothing but 2 1s are 2, 2 1s are 2. So LCM is nothing but 4. So it means that we have to make the denominator of both of the fractions as 4. This is already 4, but in order to make the LCM, or in order to make the denominator of this half as 4, we have to multiply 2 over here and 2 over here. So this will be nothing but 2 by 4. So you can also make the denominator same using the concept of the LCM, or either way you can make it with the help of hit and trial method, as if we know that the denominator of this particular fraction is 4. So we have to make the particular denominator of this as 4. So what we will multiply with 2 so that we can get the answer as 4. So it is obviously 2. So this is the hit and trial method. You can also the method of an LCM. With the help of the LCM, you can also make sure that the denominator of both of the fractions should be same. So first of all, the step number 1 was like the denominator should be same. So now the denominator of both the fractions are same. So this is 1 by 4, this is 2 by 4. Now as we know that the first fraction is 1 by 4 and the second fraction is 2 by 4. So in between 1 by 4 and in between the 2 by 4, we have to find out the three rational number. So the step number 2 says let n is equal to the number of the rational numbers, that we have to find out. This is a concept of finding out the rational numbers between the two rational numbers which are of this formation. So let n be the number of the rational numbers that we have to find out. So as per the particular question, we have to find out the three rational numbers. It means that according to question ATQ, according to question, n is nothing but 3, because we have to find out the three rational numbers. As per the question, we have to find out three rational numbers. It means that n is 3. Now we have to add 1 on both the sides. On both the sides. So adding 1 on both sides of equation number 1. This is, let us suppose, my equation number 1. We get n plus 1 is equal to 3 plus 1, which is nothing but 4, So now this 4 is really important for us because the step number 3 says, multiply and divide 4, on both numerator and denominator of the fractions. What does it mean? It means that now we have to multiply 4 and divide 4 in both the numerator as well as in the denominator of the fraction. As we know that the fraction we have as 1 by 4 and 2 by 4. Now multiply 4 and 4 in the numerator and in the denominator. Multiply or divide the numerator as well as in the denominator by 4 in both of these fractions. We will get the answer as 4 ones are 4, 4 fours are 16. This will be nothing but 8 by 16. So this is 8 by 16. This is nothing but 4 by 16. Now we can able to find out the 3 particular rational numbers in between these two, because in the step number 4, now we will plot the rational numbers obtained in the step 3. Now plot the rational numbers which are obtained in the step 3. So in the step 3, the obtained rational numbers are these. These are my obtained rational numbers. Now represent them or plot them on the number line as, this is my number line. So 4 by 16, 8 by 16, obviously 4 by 16 comes first. So this is 8 by 16. Now calculate all the rational numbers that are in between all of these. So 4 by 16, count it as 5 by 16, start the counting. This will be nothing but 6 by 16. This will be nothing but 7 by 16. And this is my number which is nothing but 8 by 16. So obviously the 3 rational numbers at the end we get is 5 by 16, 6 by 16 and 7 by 16. So the answer of this is nothing but 5 by 16, 6 by 16, 7 by 16 is nothing but my answer. So these are the 3 desired rational numbers in between the 2 rational numbers 1 by 4 and 1 by 2. As you can see over here, this is nothing but 1 by 4 because 4 by 16 can be written as 1 by 4 and 8 by 16 can be represented as 1 by 2. So in between 1 by 4 and 1 by 2, these are the 3 rational numbers, that is 5 by 16, 6 by 16 and 7 by 16. So you have to follow all these steps in order to solve the questions which are of this particular type, in which we have any 2 rational numbers which are of the form P by Q and in which the denominators are not the same. So follow the steps and you can solve any particular questions which are based on finding out the rational numbers.